Food stamp fraud. It is costing Americans millions in taxpayer money. Our Contact 5 investigation has discovered weak federal regulations and oversight are allowing the fraud to often go unchecked in our community. Tonight we look at food stamp trafficking and a social safety net with big holes that are easily exploited. Trina's Food Mart on Avenue D in Fort Pierce accepts food stamps. The sign says so. So did this man when a Contact 5 investigator walked in with a hidden camera and asked him. Michael Williams with News Channel 5. Do you know where I might be able to reach Mr. Hawk?
He will be, excuse me.
State records show this store is owned by Monzerul Haq. The United States Department of Agriculture, the USDA, permanently disqualified his business from accepting food stamps in 2009. The USDA says the store was trafficking. They did not offer details, but this is what the USDA alleges happens most often. A food stamp recipient walks in with their EBT card. It's like a debit card. They want to trade their benefits for cash or banned merchandise like alcohol or tobacco. The store worker rings up the transaction at full price. Then they hand over some of the money to the food stamp recipient and pocket the rest. The taxpayer toll nationwide, according to USDA records, $330 million in 2008, the latest numbers available. Contact 5 investigators pored over the records. We learned this place was named Express Food Mart when it got slapped with the ban on accepting food stamps 3 years ago. Now it is Trina's Food Mart. Same place, same property, and state records as late as last fall show the same owner of record in both cases, Monzerul Haq. The loopholes are obvious, says Michael Tanner. He's with the Cato Institute, a Washington, D.C. think tank.
It's not been a priority simply because in many cases it's more cost, effort, political pain, and potential blowback in the community than it's been worth to solve the problem.
Behind me is the Family Grocery on Sapodilla Avenue in West Palm Beach. Twice a store with the same name on this piece of property, and according to the records, the same owner, Mohammed Nassif, has been permanently disqualified from accepting food stamps. But once again, a Contact 5 investigator walked in undercover and was told food stamps are still accepted here. When I followed up later, I tried to speak with the man who said he was a relative of the owner. Is there a Mr. Nassif? The worker refused comment. In the past 5 years alone, the USDA permanently disqualified 4,600 retailers from accepting food stamps. 23 of those retailers are in the Palm Beaches and Treasure Coast. And USDA estimates suggest 8%, nearly 1 in 10 merchants involved in the food stamp program are breaking the rules. All of which begs the question, how serious is the USDA about a crackdown?
If it's a real priority, then you don't have 100 inspectors, you have 1,000 inspectors. Believe their actions, not their words. The idea is that if you have a program that's ridden with fraud, waste, and abuse, and you let that fraud, waste, and abuse go on, it's not good for anybody, the recipients or the taxpayer.
Now, Mohammed Nassif, the owner of Family Grocery, later called me. He declined an on-camera interview, but said any food stamp acceptance issues he might have had with the USDA are a, quote, misunderstanding. He said a previous disqualification happened under an old partner and he was left unaware. Nassif added the USDA can check records for the last 3 years. He says they'll find nothing suspicious on his license. The USDA told Contact 5 investigators it will be asking questions of Family Grocery based on our inquiries. Our partners at the Scripps Treasure Coast newspapers will have more on all of this in Sunday's newspaper.